All right, guys, can you hear me now? Sorry about that. Can you hear me? All right, thank you very much, guys. Sorry about that. I'm new. I'm new to this. All right, so what I was saying was I have 6 topics. They're going to be like 5 or 10 minutes a piece. These 6 topics are going to be, the first one's kind of dry, but we're going to get over that and then we're going to have fun with the other 5. They're just going to be real quick. I think it's some stuff that I keep in mind for the younger generation more than for the older generation because we know a lot of this stuff. But it's something that I think everybody might have a question about. So it's what I picked. I'm new to this. I'm not so new to coin collecting, but I'm new to the overall of everything on YouTube and what's going on. So let's get beyond that. Right now we have snow outside. The dogs can't go out. You might hear some dog barking. If you do, and it gets crazy, I'm going to hit intermission. Let's get beyond that. We have a dog here that is probably in labor right now. So we could be having puppies today. She wants in and out, and she's panting and all that. So we'll get beyond that now. Just to let you know what's happening in my house. The first topic is coin production. As you can see, I have notes here. I'm just going to let the notes out here. Coin production is pretty bland and dry. There's not a lot behind it, but I want everybody to know some certain things about coin production. Coin production was basically, we've been producing coins for 225 years. 225 years, not a long time in the overall of all coins being made, but United States has been doing it for 225 years or a little more. The mint was officially made in 1793. It produced copper, silver, and gold coinage. In 1792, there was a coin act that basically started the mints. But we started off with our mints producing coins at like 1 or 2 or 3 a minute, horse-drawn pedestal, guy working upstairs to something that's turning, and you know it was really old school. This was before steam, electricity, computers, all that stuff. So I'm just going to make this short and sweet. If you want to do more study on this, you can just go to the United States Mint and bring it up as coin production and read everything that I'm going to tell you about. In 1793, the mint delivered its first 11,178 copper cents. Copper cents back there were critical. I mean, they were everybody had them in their pockets because a cent was worth $1 or 2 or 5. So that's how they had the half cents and all that other stuff. But in the 19th century, rollers and cutting presses were the first machines powered by the steam engine. Now, the steam engine was huge because it could knock production way up. So we had this guy named, let me see, Franklin Peel. And we sent him over to Europe to figure out what they were doing with their mints. And then he came back, and 2 years later, he was helping us out. And he was the brains behind starting up all of our machinery and what we know today as the copper coins that any coins that we're collecting right now. So Peel was the main guy, the main brains behind it. Some people were studying how to fly planes and build planes and make them work, and he was learning how to do the coins. We originally had like 8 mints that started off producing coins. And you and I both know today we only have Denver, Philadelphia, and San Francisco still producing coins today. But we did have the New Orleans Mint, the Charlotte, the Carson City, the Georgia Mint, and the West Point Mint. So that's why you see a lot of different mint postings on your coins. But today we're only using 3. The other ones were out. Now, if you see coins with no mint mark on them, it's understood as a Philadelphia mint mark because it was the original mint. And the original mint, they just said, well, we'll just leave it as no P, and we don't have to put that on the coins. That's why you sometimes see no P on any of the coins. In 1901, we upgraded the equipment to electricity. We replaced the steam power in all aspects of coin production. Today, the mint follows a basic process as it did 200 years ago, but the computer-controlled machines working at unbelievable speeds. Once the coin produces 720 coins per minute, the mint produces about 46,800 coins per minute if all 65 presses are running. And that's times 2 or 3 mints. So if you want to go check out more of what this topic was about, you can go to the Mint, US Mint, and then find coin production, and you can get all this stuff. I originally wanted to get into what's in the coins and when they changed to tin and zinc and silver and copper, but I think that's too much for us today. If you want to do that, they'll show you this chart, and like all the way up to 1837, they were using silver, but then a lot of that changed where they went with some zinc and some tin and things like that in our coins. Right down to our Sacagawea. I had a question the other night on one of the stream. What makes the Sacagawea gold? Well, it says right here, I should have had this handled, but I didn't. And I think, well, I don't know. Without wasting your time, I don't want to hunt that down. Let me see. Well, that's enough on that topic. So that's the dry one. That one there is, I did that because I think everybody ought to learn a little something they don't want to learn. And maybe you did want to learn it, but we're going to let that go now. Let me see what's happening in the chat. Lemonade Penny, nice to see you in here. Coin Junkie, Mary Love, Ravendale. John, Ken. I did see AG, Coin Junkie AG. I did see Riser's Treasure. Thank you all for showing up here. I am doing a stream at noon today also. So I'll be getting off of here, have a quick break, and then I'm going to do my stream, my regular stream. So if you want to, go check that out. It'll be posted here right after this stream. Yeah, the Sacagaweas, I don't know. I don't even hunt Sacagaweas. Okay, so this one is kind of fun for me. I didn't really know it until recently what the difference in sterling silver and silver was. But in a nutshell, sterling silver is an alloy. It is 2 metals. It is like 925 plus whatever they wanted to put in it, whether it was tin or copper or whatever. And what that did was it gave it the rigidity to keep shape. So say you had stackable finger rings and they were like 5 finger rings, and 5 little finger rings are really fragile. So you could probably, if they were 999 silver, you could just take them and smush them flat. So they came up with a sterling silver to produce like cups and saucers and salt and pepper shakers and things like that, and rings and brooches and stuff that needed to hold its rigidity but still have the silver content. So basically, sterling silver is 925 alloy. And real silver is very pliable. Like, if you had strong enough hands, you could probably just bend a real thin silver coin, where sterling, you're not going to be able to. as a matter of fact, you can define sterling when you're buying it. A lot of times I go into the coin store and I'll ask for foreign silver. And foreign silver can mean 999 or 925 or 0.62 or 0.78 or whatever. And you have to be careful when you're buying that stuff at spot, because it doesn't necessarily come out at 999 spot price. But you can get some really nice coins doing that. So I wanted to show you a couple of coins that I bought recently. I'm really not supposed to be handling this, but this is a bar. It is not a coin, but is the Kennedy 925 sterling bar. Now, sterling has really sharp edges on it. Let me show you this coin. This is 925. I just purchased this on Friday. It is a true coin. It's a 20 Balboa coin. But if you look at the edges on them, they are so sharp that they can almost cut you, where you will not find that on a silver 999 silver coin. So I'll show you this. Let me see this here. See how it's really, really rigid looking? And let me see. It's just a totally different feel to a coin. The edges are really, really sharp. Like if you took it and you struck it on your arm, I believe that you could cut yourself with a sterling coin. Where if you did it with, let's say this coin, any of the coins that have been produced recently, like we've seen this dragon, right? Can you guys see that dragon? You could take this out and touch it and it wouldn't be sharp enough. I don't even think you could strike your arm and you could cut yourself. So that is basically the deal behind sterling silver. I hope I'm not boring you with this, but a lot of people are going to wonder, not people that have been in coin collecting for a long time, but people who are just starting up need to know that sterling silver is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a little less than pure 999 silver. Now it can be 99.9% silver or 0.999 silver, whatever you want to call it. It's silver and it's sterling, and then anything beyond that is going to be a different 0.07 or 0.72 or 0.68. So we'll get beyond that. I buy sterling because I like sterling. The problem with sterling is sterling tarnishes. And when it tarnishes, people have a tendency to clean it. I myself love toned coins. I do not like clean coins. Clean coins are nice if you are a monster collector and you like that stuff and you like it in slabs and it's beautiful and whatever. I don't necessarily like the high grade, high dollar coins. I'm just not that guy. If I want a real expensive coin, I'm going to go buy gold. And gold is forever. And if you don't touch it, it's fine. Anytime you touch your coins with your hands, you are transferring oil to those coins, even if it's on the edge. And even on the edge, your oils on your hands will start to weep around that coin. So that's why they do slabs. You can't get in there. It's airtight. And it has a tendency to keep all impurities, all the moisture, and all the condensables out of the area of that coin. So the differences in sterling and silver are sterling is an alloy. It has other things in it, not a lot. It's about 7.5 to 8% something else in the silver, but it's still a beautiful coin, except that it tarnishes because of what was added to the silver. And you won't find 999 tarnishing. Always put your coins in a capsule if you can, But that's another topic that's coming up. Okay, so how am I doing so far? We all right? Looks like people are playing the games. So that was my 999 sterling silver spiel. All right. Now, I want to go over 6 rules of properly handling your precious metal coins. First of all, always keep your coins inventoried. If you were really, really anal about it, you should be writing down every time you buy coins, how much you buy them for, when you bought them, what they were, and put that somewhere different from where they are in, say, a safe, a lockbox, anywhere, stashed in your shoebox, underneath the bed or in the corner or whatever. Never put all your eggs in one basket. A lot of times, well, I'm going to stick with what we're doing here, and it will come up, and then we will discuss it. Always handle your coins by the edges, never by the face. Dirt and oils from your hand will tarnish the coin surface. Wash your hand and use hand sanitizer before handling any of your coins. Dirt, especially the oil from your hands, can cause coins to decay. Clean, sanitized hands are free from damaging oils. When handling your coins, lay a soft mat or towel or something down, so that if you end up dropping the coin or whatever, it doesn't hit the table and, ding itself up or whatever. I don't know anybody who hasn't dropped coins and went, oh man, oh no. That's because it was a really nice coin, you really liked it, and then you dropped it. So always work over a soft surface. Don't ever breathe on your coins or scrub them a little bit. I want to show you the perfect example of scrubbing a coin with your finger. And that would be this coin right here. I know it because I see one that's not and one that is. Can you guys see? Can you see the gray in his face? Like right here and right over there and right there and on his cheek? Somebody has wiped that coin with their finger. And this coin, if you look at it, he doesn't have any of those grays. They're the identical coins. So what that will do over 3 or 4 or 5 years, it's going to make this coin. Can you see the gray in his face? It's a perfect shot. It's not on his forehead. It's not on his lower second chin, but it's across his face. That is a perfect example of why you do not rub your coins with your fingers. Here's the other one. It has not been rubbed, and it's beautiful. As soon as you rub your coins, those oils get on there, and it's over. You can't recover from it. You can't get them off of there, and your coin is basically scarred for life. So don't ever do the spit shine or any of that. Only handle your coins when you absolutely have to handle your coins. Otherwise, get them sealed up, get them, everybody wants to see their coins, but if you want to see your coins, get it in a flip. I mean, not a flip. Don't get it in a flip. Get it in an airtight capsule. Then you can literally put it in your pocket if you wanted to, and there's no damage to the coin. Every coin that I get, the first thing I do is try to find an airtight capsule. And I don't care if the airtight capsules are used, abused from the coin store. Every time I go in the coin store, I say, do you have any capsules, used capsules? They are always taking the coins out of capsules that customers have had that have scratched them up and then put them in new capsules to sell them for $40, $50, $80, $90, $100, $300, $500. So if you want to buy a $500 coin and it goes into, say, a slab, then you got this capsule left over. Ask your coin store if they have capsules. My coin store sells me all their capsules used 10 cents a piece. I can buy a whole box of them for the price of 5 regular price capsules. Always do that at the coin store. And last, this is the sixth one. Oh, let's finish this one. The best defense against damaging your coins is to keep them properly stored away. Everybody wants to see their coins. Just if you are looking to handle your coins, handle them with white gloves. Excuse me, sorry about that. And then sixth, keep your coins stored in a cool, dry place. Excessive heat and moisture can lead to the corrosion of your coins. All right, that is our topic number 3, and we're doing pretty good. Topic number 3, see, they get funner. After that coin production thing, they're getting a little bit funner. By the way, that is a Silver Seeker Panda slab. And it's one night I donated to him, and I was after that slab, and I happened to have got it. So I'm building up my slab collection. Boom. But let's get beyond that. Now, the do's and don'ts of gold and silver storage. This is where I was starting to talk about something earlier, and then I decided to stop, and we would get to it. You always want your precious metals to be available and accessible to you and your heirs. Don't go off and hide a bunch of your coins somewhere and not tell anybody. Find that one person that you trust in life, and make them aware of where you're putting your stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody in your house. It can be somebody across the country, and you write them a letter or something. If you're going to stash your coins, I personally have 3 spots. I put my coins in a safety deposit box, I put them in my safe, and then I stash them. The reason I do that is because I will not lose all my coins in one shot. If somebody breaks into my house, first of all, if I'm home, they're dead. But if somebody breaks into my house and I'm not home, they're really, really, really going to have to work on getting in my safe for 1 and finding both my stashes in the house for 2. You should have a secondary small safe that you can stash somewhere, like in a Smokey, stop. Like in a dead space, underneath the stairs, or wherever you can. I did air conditioning and furnace work for 33 years, and I can't tell you how many times I've found something stashed in the ductwork, in the furnace, behind registers. And originally I started doing my work in San Francisco, and in San Francisco, I'll tell you what, there was a lot of stash spots in those old Victorian houses. And people put rolls and rolls and rolls of like Merc dimes and nickels and dimes, and they put them in the ductwork, and then they ended up dying, and then they stayed there, and then BIGFLIP found them. So if I did do a job for somebody and I found coins, a lot of times I would tell them I found these coins. And a lot of times they would want them, but they would share the wealth. So that's something, I'm getting off topic, but it was a cool time in my life working in San Francisco and finding that old stuff, old newspapers in the attic, things like that. So you want to let somebody know where you're stashing your coins, where you have your safety deposit box. If you have your safety deposit box, not just anybody's going to be able to get into it. You have to sign that box over to somebody to get into it. So dot your I's and have everything in line. Now, this is for a big collector. Smaller collectors can pretty much stash their stuff all over the place. And, you know, it's nice to do that, but you have to have 3 spots that are well-conditioned spaces for coins. So, second, you want your gold to be as invulnerable as possible to theft, loss, or destruction. That's pretty huge. You want to be able to access your coins, but you don't want them easily accessed by somebody else. Don't put them downstairs around the corner and in a box and expect nobody to find them, because if somebody's ransacking your house, they're going to find them. Think carefully about where you store your safe. A non-obvious or concealed location is ideal. Anchoring or bolting your safe will also reduce the risk of theft. Well, I'll tell you what, if somebody wants to move my safe, they're going to need about 15 guys to move my safe, because I have, just personally in the bottom of my safe, I have about 500 pounds of pre-82 copper pennies. And then I have all my guns, all my ammunition, and all my silver. Now, when I say all my silver, all the silver I deal with every day for my channel is in there. Any other personal stuff is at the safety deposit box. And like I say, don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. The don'ts of storing your precious metals at home. Don't advertise the fact that you are storing gold or silver in your home. This information should be shared on a strict need-to-know basis. However, in some cases, it is helpful to have someone who does know in the event that you are not around. Alternatively, consider including a relevant information with your will or estate documents. So I'm not going to keep going on this, but I wanted to give you some insight into that. Remember, if you, in my safe, whenever I have like beef jerky and things like that that come with those little condensable crystals, sometimes you find them in made in China stuff that comes to the United States, and they're trying to prevent their stuff from rusting because it's built so shoddy. They put these bags in there. I just take those bags, I open up my safe, and I throw them in on the floor. That keeps the moisture out of your safe. I don't live in a high humidity state. A lot of you do. I know a lot of you live in high humidity states. And in order to keep your coins pristine and in great shape, you need to keep that moisture out of there. If you live in a state with 80% humidity all the time, you need to have stuff in your safe that will keep that moisture out of there. All right, I'm done with the do's and don'ts of gold and silver storage. Topic number 5. We're going good. We're good. We're going to be out of here pretty quick. This is the coin care do's and don'ts. This is pretty critical on once you found a spot to store your coins and to keep them safe, you have to be able to keep them in great shape. I'm going to read you the first paragraph, and then we're going to get into 1 through 6 or something like that. You may have some really valuable coins in your possession, but how valuable will they be when you're ready to sell them? The truth is, no matter how high in demand a coin may be, how well you care for it while it's in your possession can greatly affect the return you'll get by selling it. It's all about the location when it comes to storing your coins. Location is everything. You want to store them in an environment that is dark, cool, and low humidity. Heat, light, and humidity can cause damage to coins over time. Okay, now this is a lot of what I wanted you guys to know. While coin folders are okay for storing coins and are a part of a collection, they aren't the best choice for investors. Instead, we recommend keeping your precious metal coins in their plastic tubes or sleeves, not flips. If you can get your coins out of flips ASAP right away, that's best. But don't get them out and put them, in another Ziploc bag or something. Whenever I can seal up a coin, I will seal it up in its true capsule. If I can't find a capsule like this right here, I just bought this on Friday, but I'm going to go online and I'm going to find 2 airtight airtight capsules for these 2 coins. And I'm going to find one for this and its other brother. And that's how I store my coins. My coins are always stored in capsules. You are your own worst enemy when it comes to owning coins. It's likely in part because you find them beautiful and full of history. You want to admire them as often as you like, but the fact is that every time you get your coins out to handle, you're not helping them and you're not preserving the coin's value. Purchase a pair of gloves for handling to keep your natural oils from tarnishing the coins. Now, the last one is pretty straightforward, and everybody should pretty much know this, but just to let you know, look but don't touch. As many of you already know, never touch the face of your coin. Instead, hold it by the rim when necessary and don't get overzealous when cleaning it. Excessive cleaning can cause scratches and coin surface that won't be able to get rid of. I have a perfect example in here. I'm going to show you at the end of a toned coin and a cleaned coin. I bought a bunch of cold coins, cold dollars from the coin store the other day, and they're in really good shape, but they've been cleaned. So they had to sell them as coal. My coin store is so reputable that they wouldn't do that to a customer. They wouldn't say, oh, look at these coins are immaculate. How would I know? I'm not that guy. I wouldn't know. These coins are immaculate. You know, we're going to add $10 to the premium of these silver dollars. And, you know, they're a basic 1922 silver dollar. But they want it, since they're so clean, they want to add $10. No, don't go down that road. And if I can ever tell you one thing do not do is buy on eBay. Drive 2 hours to a big city and go into a reputable coin store and get your coins there. Don't ever buy on eBay. I don't care if they have 550 satisfied customers or 5,500 satisfied customers. Probably more than half or 3/4 of those people don't know what they're buying. So we'll get beyond that. This is why you shouldn't clean coins. This is our last topic, topic number 6. Have you ever wondered about how you should clean your coins? Here's the answer. Don't clean your coins. While it is instinct to make old things like shiny and new again, like many people do with their antique cars, in the coin industry, it is best to let a coin stay in its natural state. Surprising to some, a simple cleaning can wreak terrible damage to a coin and permanently alter its natural appearance. There are many 19th century coins that were cleaned way back in the 1800s that still, to this day, still have detectable traces of decades old cleaning. They're going to know, if you clean a coin, anybody who's anybody is going to know if that coin has been cleaned. And I'm going to show you a perfect example of that when we get done here. Copper coins have a patina, usually a light brown to deep chocolate, based on the age and of the coin or its precise metallic composition. Silver coins usually take on a light gray to deep brownish gray, with darker hues in the recessed portions of the coin. You're always going to find in the edges of the coin or the writing of the coin or any edge on that coin, it's going to be darker next to the edge of that coin because air doesn't move across that edge as nicely as it does the slick surfaces. So nickel coins may acquire a soft gray or dark gray with a dark gray toning in their more protected areas of the coin. Gold is generally the least reactive of metals in the coin realm, and older gold coins usually acquire a soft or warm yellow color over time. A really, really bright gold coin, of course, it's a different kind of gold, but it is a newer coin. And if you go into a coin store and you look at all the gold coins that they have in there, and you see an 1883 gold coin, and you see a 2018 gold coin, you will definitely see the difference in those gold coins. But to top this whole discussion off, never clean your gold coins. I mean, never clean any coin. And if you do need to wash something off, say I dumped my cup of coffee and it went all over the coin, don't use city water. Use distilled water. Don't use your spit. Don't use anything like that on your coin. Go buy yourself some distilled water and put the coin in that, because city water has all that additives that we Americans use to save our teeth and to make it healthy for us and all that stuff, get you some distilled water, wash your coins off that way. No soap, no nothing. If it's a coin you don't care about, then I don't care what you do with it. But you should care about all your coins, so you should really never, ever wash any of your coins. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to read you this real quick. There's a reason that a clean coin is often worth less than half its original undamaged value. Numismatists simply don't want them. Many will even turn their noses up at a rare clean coin from the 1790s or early 1800s if a more expensive original version is available or soon might be available. Sometimes cleaning coins does not much more than remove its original coloration. In fact, in most cases, anything more than a simple surface rinsing in water to dislocate loose debris will actually remove tiny bits of metal from the coin. Abrasive coin cleaners such as baking soda, toothpaste, jeweler's rouge, or acids will literally remove the upper surface of the coin, leaving it in an irreparable state. If you ever see a coin and you think, man, that's a gorgeous coin, but you see diagonal or horizontal or vertical lines, one after the other right next to it, what they've done is they've taken off the top surface layer of that coin. So that's always one thing that you can look at is when you put the coin under the scope, if you can see all the lines that are in that coin from the production of the sheet for making the coins, then you have a cleaned coin. And if you're paying, silver value or basically what the coin is worth, then you might want that coin because you don't have one. Otherwise, what do you think about the coin shops that clean coins using steam? Well, I'll tell you that, hey, Klesh, thank you for being in here. You can get your coins cleaned by professionals. Like if you have a dirty coin and you send your coin to NGC or PCGS and you say, can you bring this back? They might charge you $7 for it and then put it in the slab. And you might have lost your $7 for cleaning, and it might not have been graded out at what you wanted, but you did do all you could to bring that coin back. I don't know about steaming, and I don't know how these guys clean coins, but I'm pretty sure that if you send a coin to PCGS or somebody else that says they're going to clean it, I would make sure that you get it graded after. Because there's no need to send it and get it cleaned if you're not going to get it graded. Otherwise, just keep your coin the way it is. And, 100 years down the road or 50 years down the road, somebody else might want to get that thing cleaned and graded. Might be worth a lot more than. I suggest never grading it. Klesh, that's a good question. I'm sorry if I haven't been checking questions, but we're going to do a question and answer here in a second. And I'm hoping I'm not boring you. I'm hoping it's just something that everybody wanted to know. I know a lot of this stuff can be boring, but let's get to this last paragraph and then we're done, and I'm going to show you a couple coins. Okay, coins cleaned in such an abusive manner and unnaturally reflectively. Coins cleaned in such an abusive manner have an unnatural reflectivity and upon close inspection with a magnifying glass, like a countless striations. That's what we were talking about, is all the lines in that coin. It came from that sheet that they were making for the coin, sliding back and forth. That sheet acquired all the lines through the coins because it was slid back and forth and run over rollers and all that stuff. If a coin is cleaned, you're going to see all those, and that means it had the top layer taken off of it. A lot of mints will wash their coins, or I don't know how they do it. There is a YouTube thing out there where you can watch them produce coins. I didn't do it. I wanted to do it before the stream, but I didn't do it. So you can go check that out. Ultimately, the thrust of this message is to encourage coin collectors to avoid cleaning their coins. An old coin is in its natural state is like a fine aged wine of a vintage from a far earlier time. Indeed, in the eyes of seasoned numismatists, a dark-hued silver dollar of 19th century vintage is far more satisfying to own than a shiny, worn, cleaned coin with thousands upon thousands of hairlines. All right, we're done with that. I want to show you a couple coins. Flipside and I, the other night, were hunting coins, and we found a couple of cool coins that were, I found a really nice walker. I wanted to get it out before I started this, but I was running behind. This walker was crazy cool, and it will be the exact example of why you don't clean your coins. Look at this coin. This is a true Kennedy, non-cleaned $50. It's got a little scuffs on his face, but to the naked eye, it's gorgeous. If you can get beyond those scuffs in his face and appreciate the coin itself, then do that. I don't have a real good. I do have a really good clean coin. Give me 1 second here, guys. I want to find a clean. Here it is. I found it. I'm going to show you that coin, and then I'm going to see if I can't find a cleaned coin, because there are some in here, and you find them all the time at the coin store, and they are called Coles. Okay, here's one. Can you guys see the lines in that coin? I'm going to show them to you under the scope. Well, the scope doesn't really show them. There's one there. See the lines running through there like that? That's what happens when you clean a coin. You get that bunch of that garbage on there. Though, if you stuck that coin in front of your face and you went, oh man, that coin is beautiful. Well, it's beautiful until you bring it up close and really look at it. And it's got all these straight lines running through it. It's ugly. Here is probably the prettiest 1940 Liberty $50 that I have found. This is a walker that we found just the other night. One walker in a box. Look at this coin. This is a perfect example of why you don't clean your coins. Look at this coin. It's got purples, yellows, blues. A lot of people don't like that stuff, but that's what a real natural coin should look like. This walker is gorgeous, and we found it in coin roll hunting the other night. Look at the backside. Look at the eagle. The eagle has all his chest feathers. It is probably my nicest walker that I have, and I found it coin roll hunting. Look, he's got purples over here. He's got yellows over here. So you got to get beyond saying, man, that coin is dirty and ugly. I call them angry coins. They are toned. They are not dirty. It has taken 78 years for that coin to look like that. Why would you take that away? All right. I think I've done enough damage to you guys right now. Oh, here, look at this one. Look at this. This is the perfect example of a cleaned coin, and somebody used something to clean it. I don't know if they use sandpaper or what. All these coins you see stacked well, you can't really see them. All these coins you see stacked right here are coins that I have found coin roll hunting in the last 2 weeks. These coins here are coins that I have found coin roll hunting over the last year, but every one of them is a proof. I have literally found 40 proofs coin roll hunting in the last year. Then I have another box outside that's totally full from end to end of coins I have found coin roll hunting that I just take and I put them in a flip. I can't afford to put every single coin in an airtight capsule, but when I find really nice coins, I will put them in a 2x2 as temporary, and then I will find them a permanent home. And this one right here is going to find a permanent home. A lot of people say, well, you know, yeah, whatever. But it is a gorgeous coin. And I wish I had 100 more just like that thing. I would take this any day of the week over a pristine, perfectly silver coin. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't bore you. Does anybody have any questions that maybe I can answer or maybe somebody in here can answer? Feel free to ask. How many people are in here?
56.
Well, that's a pretty good showing. I appreciate you all for being here. I did it in 48 minutes, so we are good. I'm not going to waste anybody else's time on waiting on this code. My code is 1911. So write that down in your... Last night I had to go to bed, so if anybody wants to email me with 4 codes, feel free. I didn't catch the last 4 classes yesterday because I had dealing with the dog and had to get to bed early, so and prep for this. So I missed my 4 codes from yesterday from 8 o'clock until 11. If you feel like you want to share those with me or not, do it.
What's your code?
Don't type it in.
Oh, okay.
They have to be here and listen to me to get it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So 1911 is the code, and good luck to everybody with winning the end of seminar giveaway. And Big Viking Bullion in the house. Oh, yeah, another thing is I'm fixing my bot. You guys are going to have 4 or 5 more games for noontime. I'm going to get Flip Sidekick down here, and he's going to throw those on there. Moose Sox, you're welcome. Big Viking, hey, nice to see you in here. How'd the quarters go? I found one time in a storage locker, no lie. I bought the storage locker, might have been $200 or $100, might have been $300. I walked in there. I looked around the corner. On the ground was a money bag. Inside the money bag was 1,500 silver quarters. The day I found those quarters was the day that silver was at its highest price in ever. I looked at spot price that day and I said, nope, I'm out. I looked through them all. I brought them home to the workbench. I looked through them all. I found one coin that was worth $100. I put it in my wallet. I took every one of those other coins. I didn't hunt anything on those coins. Probably made a mistake. I don't know. Went to the coin store and I got a check for $7,500 over a $300, $200 locker. Then I took that one coin that was worth $100 and I took it to another coin store and he gave me $100 for it. Okay, I will do that, Ken. Thank you very much. I hope I helped you out with this seminar thing. I hope everybody liked it. If we have a regularly scheduled live stream show, send me an email, Ken PV.
Okay.
Can you write that down on here for me?
Yeah.
So I don't forget it?
Let them know about our stream at noon.
Well, Ken PV, I have a stream every Sunday at noon Mountain. And then I also have one in between streams Sunday at night. And I try to do one Monday night. I try to stay off everybody's toes. I kind of want my channel, my time. And I'm not necessarily out for any of the, I don't pick the perfect time for donations. and that's not what I'm after. But if people want to donate, they can. I'm mostly here because I want to build my channel, and it's part of the deal. So I do it Sunday mornings at noon. That works out really well. I see one full push of people, get it? Full push of people come in at noon, and then they ride the channel until about 3, and then I give them till after dinner, and then I jump in there Sunday night. I usually see really a lot of totally different people show up Sunday at night and then Monday at night. Button Creations, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Silver Stanger, nice to see you in here. Lemonhead Penny, hey, I appreciate you. You are very knowledgeable in these coins, and if you had a good time, it means a lot to me, my brother. I checked you out last night. Very cool. I only own one red book right now. I did lose a lot of things recently, but I do have the new red book, the 2019 book. So, Daryl USA, nice to see you in here. I've been missing you, my friend. Where have you been? Jeff Dunn, would you purchase a clean coin to fill a slot in an album? Not if I can find one that's not cleaned. I would. Well, are you paying a lot of money for the coin? That makes a huge decision. If you just want one to fill the slot and you're paying, 4 cents over for a nickel and 20 cents over for a dime, then probably. But otherwise, I don't know. I wouldn't do it. But then again, I'm a big silver guy. All I do is I smash silver. When I get a chance to buy silver, I smash it. I'll buy silver all day long, every day, and it just ticks her off left and right. But it's not like going out and buying a motorcycle and then jumping it off a cliff or wrapping it around a tree or something and losing your money. I want to see you go wrap a, $450 worth of silver around a tree and lose that money. You're always going to have that value. So you can spend your money wherever you want to spend it, but I spend it where I need it. And if I'm filling a book, I'm going to fill it with the right coins. Mary Love, thank you very much. I hope you got your child pack. I did send out 5 child packs last week for people who are in my stream. They say, so-and-so watches your channel. Please say hi to them. I do that. And then what happened to Lemonhead Penny?
Yeah, he said thank you.
Oh, Lemonhead, I'm sorry, but my bot will smash you out if you put too many caps in there. I'm sorry, buddy.
Thank you, brother, for the kind words. Great job.
Yeah, you're very welcome. So we sent out 5, my channel, which I call sent out 5 child packs last week. Mary Love got one, Gear got one, Yvonne, BLK and 300Z Man. They all had children that were in my channel checking it out. So 300Z Man had a birthday going on with his kid and wanted me to expedite shipping of a donation he made, and then I threw in a bunch of stuff for his kid. So it all works out. It's what the channel's about. I got it doing a video tomorrow with Charlie. Thanks so much. She will go crazy. Very cool. I'm glad Charlie likes it. And 2242. Nice to see you in here. You guys like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500. I'm almost there. Well, I'm not almost there. I'm 75 away or something like that. 80 away. But it's a lot better than I was a couple months ago at 250 and, 4 months ago at 100. So if you get a chance, please subscribe. Let everybody know what's going on here. And I'm trying to do more videos, but it's really hard to do with just running this channel with donations and mailings and all the other stuff that goes along with taking donations and acquiring the silver to appreciate the donations and then mailing the donation packs, appreciation packs out. It's monstrous amount of hours. I try to be really, really generous. Coin Diggins says BIGFLIP is one of the most generous channels. I try to make it so that everybody gets a great value for a donation along with it helping my channel. So I'm not out to be a millionaire. I'm pretty much already a gazillionaire considering my life and how healthy we are and my family. So it is what it is. We've got about 4 more minutes. Any questions? Silver Rally Rob's in the house. My brother, nice to see you. Sorry you didn't shoot anything hunting. Sorry about that. And I did watch your most recent video. You guys go check him out. Positive vibes for a positive life and all that good stuff. Go check him out. See what Silver Rally Rob's about. David Carlisle, thank you very much. John Francis, I don't know what happened to your message, but if you cap too much, my bottle smash you. So just put it in, just try not to use as many caps. I'm going to fix that. You should be able to use caps, but I'm not computer savvy. I'm looking at myself, looking at the camera. Syracuse Dave, go back and watch it. I think you'll like it. BLK, nice to see you in here. Go watch my video. If you just got in here and you didn't see what I did, and you didn't see what I taught or teached, go check it out. Not a problem. You got to do what you got to do. You have to go watch my video to get the code, though. I'd go to the end if you were going to. Just out for the code. I don't think it got typed in here either. I didn't let anybody type it in.
No, I didn't.
Yep, take care of our kids. Big Viking, I'm going to get I ordered up 4, 5, or 6 molds. Matter of fact, I have a graphite mold guy that's going to make me a 2-sided big flip and a picture of me flipping on one side of the coin and then big flip on the other, silver and gold flipper. And it's going to be a 2-sided steel cast, I guess you would call it. And so that'll be cool. I don't know if they'll be wanted, but at least I'll have some for myself.
Dave Carlisle said he subbed you.
Yeah, I said thank you very much. Tell me that's a bud. Well, it's not. It's what Big Flip drinks.
Diet A&W.
I don't drink anymore. I take medication for a really injured back and hip. I can't drink. Matter of fact, I'm just so old now I can't drink anymore. I think it has to do with how much you drank when you were younger. Totally coincides with what you can drink when you're older. And I think I overdid it when I was younger, and I can't do it when I'm older. And that disease runs in my family, so if I can stay away from it, I will. All right, I'm done. I'm stepping out. It's 11 o'clock. You guys, oh, wait. You know what? I don't have to go anywhere. I think I have 2-hour slot. If you guys want to still stay in here and play the games and stuff, you can. All right, you, Lemonhead Penny, thank you very much, and I'll jump in your channel and I'll rough you up next time.
So your stream at noon has a different
Yes.
entrance? Okay.
So if you're going to go to my stream at noon, this one's going to be shut down, and then I'm going to go to a separate stream at noon. So it has its own advertisement. And go check that out. I don't have to step out because there's does anybody know of somebody who's having a class right now? Let's do my role searches. You mean what I found in my roles? Brian, I got, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more games coming. So keep your shirt on. Pull your.
You're gonna probably have to shut this one down.
Yeah.
In order to load that one, so you
Right.
won't have it available.
So I have 6 more games coming. Hopefully, I can get them put on this bot before my stream. I'm going to try to do that. I'll shut down here in about 10 minutes so we can get some stuff done. So just keeping a heads out. Ken PV. Let me see. Yeah, in an hour. Yeah, and I didn't mean to stomp on him, but I was kind of there forever. So Ken PV, I'm sorry that I'm going to be streaming during that time, but I'll throw everybody over there every chance I get. They don't necessarily have to be on my channel. They can go over there. And I know they're going to want to go over there and get the code. So, well, I've already started it at noon.
Oh, gotcha.
And it is snowing here. I love it. I'm in sweats, warm house, lots of dogs. Everybody's content. Only thing missing is a fireplace. Wait, what did Mary Liv say?
I told her we couldn't use this time slot for that. We would be back for that noon.
Yeah. So I'm going to bug out. I'll leave the bot running for a little while. No, I have to work on the bot. So I'm shutting the bot down. You guys finish your stuff. Yeah, 2 Eastern noon.
You know, I've played that game crap. I've thrown 6 or 7 different ones out there. Haven't won a single one.
Penny Pincher's in the house. Penny Pincher. I wanted to make sure, did you get 2 different types of those $2 bills? Or did I send you 2 of the same park $2 bills? What happened there? I was making sure you got 2 different ones. Keep an eye out for the pincher. And I'm not so sure you guys understand how many boxes of $50 I hunt a week. I did 12 on Tuesday. Then we did 6.
2 of the same.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, Penny Pincher. So what 2 do you have? You have 2 Yellowstones? I meant to send you a Grand Canyon. Darn it, do me a favor. Pass that on to somebody and I'm going to send you a Grand Canyon. Give that away to somebody. And I picked up some more cool ones, so I'll send you another cool one. No need to send just one. You can't have just one. Darn it, how did that happen? Moose Sock says, I sent you 2 donations for your next stream. Check the notes on them, please. I will do that, Moose Socks. Thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated.
He already did. Gave it to a friend that's 89 years old. He loves $2 bills.
Oh, very cool, Penny Pincher. That's what it's all about. Remember, pay it forward. I got to bug out so I can get my bot fixed. It's like having a flat tire. Can't go anywhere without it.
I lost about 10,000 Bitcoins today.
Well, quit gambling so much. I haven't lost any. Matter of fact, you know what I did? Shoot, sorry. You know what I did? I gave myself 100,000 Bitcoin, flip coins.
But you can't play with them.
But I don't play the game anymore. All right, guys, I'm out. Have a great day.